from Krazy Mazie Kreations. How are ya? Happy Sunday. Come on in to the Clubhouse. It is day 2 of our Clubby Live Marathon. And I just want to say how super proud I am of all my clubbies yesterday. I think they knocked it out of the park. I think one was just as good as the other and loved each and every one of their designs. They were fabulous. Hey, Elizabeth, how are ya? Okay, so let me pull up the live. Pull up the live. Where is it? Come on, Facebook. There we go. All right. Hey, Nakia. Hey, Ila. How are you? I hope I said your name right. That's a pretty name. I love that. Okay. So you guys know what to do. Yesterday I gave away 3 pixie wreaths. 3. Yes. Such a great day yesterday. Hey, Tammy. How are ya? Hey, Luann. Hey, Mary. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Michelle. Happy Sunday. Now, usually on Sundays in my private group, we have Fun Day Bow Sunday, and that's where we make bows, and we just have a great, great time. Let's get that out of the way. And, but today, we are on day 2 of our Clubby Live Marathon, and I'm super excited. Hey, Linda, good morning. Good morning. So, everyone, if you could, take a moment, and let's spread the love. Okay? All right. Let's see here. If I could spell, that would be great. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. So I hope everyone's having a fabulous Sunday. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Mary. Hey, Christine. All right. So I just want to share this to 1 or 2 more places. And then we will get started. We're going to do something a little different. I normally don't do different methods on my lives, public lives. I usually save them for my private design group. But I thought today, since we're doing a marathon, that I would show you a different perspective, a different way of doing a 14-inch basic wreath. Okay? So that should be fun. All right. Hopefully Melissa's on here. Hey, Jojo, how are you? And Melissa can spread the love for me everywhere, if you don't mind. All right. So I'm counting on you guys. Okay, 1 more place, and then we're going to get started on our project. All right. Perfect. So don't forget, when you're in any of my lives, you have to have a good time. That's number 1 rule. Have a great time. Chit chat, make new friends, comment, and spread the love. That's how you're going to win Happy Mail, okay? And who knows what I give away today. You never know. All right? Hey, Barbara. Hey, sweet Connie McCormick. You guys, please wish Connie McCormick a happy, happy birthday. All right, Connie, listen to me, girl. I normally sing to you in the Clubhouse. I don't typically do it on a public live, but for you, girl, I'm going to do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Connie McCormick. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fabulous day, girl. I love you, and you deserve all the best. All right. Happy birthday to Connie. All right, we're going to do the pull-through method, all right? Our theme this weekend is patriotic, so we're going to do a nice, simple. This is a simple method, guys, and a lot of people don't use it because they don't know how to do it. So we're going to do it, okay? We're using a 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree, just a basic wreath frame. And I'm using, this mesh came from Craft Outlet, okay? And we're going to use some zip ties. And at the end, I made this big, fat, juicy bow in my private group a couple weeks ago. And we're just, it's going to be simple mesh and a gorgeous bow. We're going to let the bow and the mesh do all the talking. We're not going to add anything. There's going to be no ribbon tails, but it's going to be spectacular. It's going to make a great statement, okay? Sometimes that's all you need. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Antoinette. Becky is here. Hey, Beck, how are you, girl? Thank you. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Hey, Ivy. Thank you, everyone, for saying happy birthday to Connie. She is the sweetest. If you guys don't know Connie, she was on the marathon yesterday. She did, she's from Wreaths by Connie M. Let me get the phone real fast. I hate when the phone rings while I'm on a live. It drives me batty. Okay. All right. So I took care of that. Okay, sorry. So she's from Wreaths by Connie M, and she did a live yesterday in the marathon, and she's spectacular. Definitely check her out. All right, so we have a zip tie, okay? This is the simplest, one of the simplest methods to use. I'm using 10-inch roll. You can use 21-inch if you want. I've done this with 21-inch, but I'm using a 10-inch roll, okay? Hey, Bonnie, how are ya? Oh, Connie, don't cry, girl. Listen, that's what our clubby family is all about. So I'm just going to fold it over maybe 2 inches, and then I'm going to scrunch it together. Simple, right? Wait, we got some stars happening. Lisa, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. I got me some stars for the Alzheimer's Foundation. Woohoo! They make me want to dance. Okay, so I'm going to throw this on the floor. Simple, right? All right, here we go, guys. We're going to start on the hardest part for this is just the starting. That, to me, that's the most difficult, and it's not even difficult, okay? We're going to go underneath, and we're going to start on the inside ring, okay? Just bring it right up in the inside ring. Can you see that? I'm going to zoom in and show you. Now, this is what I would do in my private group. I zoom in, I show you hand placement, I show you everything, okay? So we're right in there. We're going to take our zip tie, we're going to come underneath. Okay, if I can move my hand out of the way. We're going to come up right through here. Okay. Now we want to get right over that crossbar. Okay. And we're going to zip tie it. Just like that. Okay. So we have it on. Nice, nice. Congratulations, all the clubbies yesterday. You rock. They did rock. Hey, Kelly, how are ya? Star Shuffle, doing the Star Shuffle. I love the Star Shuffle. It's one of my favorite things now. All right, we're just going to clip that off. Now, if you noticed, yesterday, even Kathy Kirkland on her live, one of my clubbies mentioned it. You want that nubby facing up. You don't want it on the back side because what will it do? It will scratch your customer's door, and that is no bueno. We want it up here. You're not going to see it, okay? It's that simple. All right. And what we're going to do is, this is a little thin, this mesh. So I'm going to put in 4 in each segment, okay? So you see how the wreath is broken down into 6 segments, or I don't know what you call them, but 6 areas, okay? Right? This one's 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. For a moment, I almost was like, no, maybe it's 8. No, but it's 6. Be careful with your finger today. Robin. Girl, hopefully I'm not using any glue. I'm not going near my Doodle Caddy. Yesterday I had my, you know, my picker thing that I use to get through grapevines and everything, but the sharp one, I had that facing up. Usually it's facing down, and it stuck my thumb, and that's what bled. Thank God I have CT's condoms. Finger condoms, I should say. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to come right up into the first ring, okay? I'm going to put that down. We're going to come right up into the first ring, and we're going to make a poof. Now, I don't measure my poofs, but you can. If you have the perfect tails, or I should say the mini tails that Melissa from Burlap Boutique makes, you can measure them. Now, I have the tiny tails, okay, and this is an 8-inch, okay? So I'm going to say this is probably, we probably want about a 6-inch. So I'm going to make that a little higher. So we'll just approximate. That's about 6 inches, okay? Now, when I get my mini tails, I'll be able to use them to measure my poofs like this, okay? So what we're going to do is, the whole concept of this whole thing is you're just going to push it back. You want everything nice and tight, okay? So what we're going to do is twist and come up into the second ring, okay? And push it back, okay? It's really simple, guys. And it's easy to keep your poofs the same height because you're right next to each other. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to twist, and we're going to come up in the next one, okay? And just pull it up and bring it back, all right? All you're doing. So there we have all 3. So now, I'm going to show you this side. We have them in all 3 of these, okay? We're going to come back to the inner ring, okay? So we're going to twist and come right back into that ring right here. This middle ring right here. But make sure you twist. I got to hold and twist. Okay, let me twist and bring it right up in here. Okay, and that's all you're doing, guys. You're twisting and you're pushing it back. Okay, you're going to twist and you're going to go in the middle ring. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hey, Gwen, how are you? Thank you for all the fellow clubbies coming in and supporting. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome. We're going to give away a lot today, guys, because this is the time to give back. Our nation, our country needs us to just give back and just spread the love. We need more love to spread. And that's why me and the clubbies have decided to do Patriotic, just to show our unity. We're all the same. Doesn't matter. We're all the same. We put on our pants the same way. We're all the same people, okay? So we're just coming now back to the inner ring, okay? We're coming right back to that inner ring. And we're just doing the same thing. Just twist and bring it up right through the ring, okay? And look at the effect you're getting. It's really a pretty effect, guys. Okay, and you're pushing it back. Twist and pull through. So that's why it's called the pull-through method, because that's really all you're doing. You're twisting and you're pulling through. Okay? Twisting and pulling through. Hey, Mary. How are you? Hey, Paula. Hey, Cheryl from California. Cheryl, you're up nice and early. I love it. California's 3 hours behind here. Okay, so we're pushing back. So typically I put 4 rows in each bracket. Okay? I like it nice and tight. So sometimes I use 2 rolls of the mesh. And you could poof as you go along. That's totally your call, you know. So I wanted to show you something a little different today. And I want to zoom in so you can see exactly how I'm doing the pull through. It's stinking easy, guys. Okay, you're just twisting and pulling it through. Twisting and pulling it through. And that's all you're doing. So we finished the first bracket. Did you see how simple that was? Let me unzoom. See how simple that was? Look how full and fabulous that is. But I use good quality mesh, so it's going to give a nice shine and shimmer when it's on your door. You'll be able to see this driving down the street. Your neighbors are going to be like, wow, that is gorgeous. Okay? So now we're coming to the next bracket. You're not going to do anything different. You're going to do exactly what we've done this whole time. Okay? We're just going to twist and bring it right to the front. Right to that inner ring. And we're going to pull it up. Okay? We're going to pull it up. And we're going to push it back. Okay, you want to keep everything nice and tight, okay? So I hold it just like this with my 2 fingers. Can you see how I'm holding it? With my 2 fingers, and I just keep it pushed back, okay? We're going to twist, and we're going to pull through again, okay? And we're just going to push it back, just like that. Really simple, really easy, and it gives a great, great effect. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Trish. How are ya? So these are the kind of things that I show, all the different methods in my private design group. Okay, we do this, we do bow make, we do some painting. You know, it's just not wreath making. A lot of it is, but we do all different things, okay? So I want to show just a little something that we do in Katie's Clubhouse, VIP. All right, and we're just going to come through again, and we're pushing it back, okay? And we're twisting. Okay. So if you have, this is a little thin. Like I said, this came from Craft Outlet, this mesh. And I love Craft Outlet. But I thought it was a little thicker. But thank goodness I bought 3 rolls altogether. So that's awesome. So if I needed to add more, that's not a problem, which I think I might need another roll in this one. So I want this to be nice and full and fabulous. Hey, Sharon from Montgomery, Alabama. Look at all the Alabamians in here. I love it. Love it. Hey, Karen. It's always through the center. Does it stay through the center? We're doing through each ring. Okay, so there's 4 rings, but there's 3 sections. So we're coming through the inner, the middle, and the outer. Okay, we're coming through each one of them. So when you get to the outer, you're going to twist, and you're going to come right back into the inner. Okay, so that's where we started, the inner. And we're going to pull through. Okay, and look how easy it is to keep everything the same height. You know, we're going to twist again, come through the middle, and pull it through. Okay, and as we pull through, we're pushing back because we want everything nice and tight. Okay, and we're going to twist again, and now we're on the outer ring. Can you see? We're on the outer ring. We twisted, and we're going to bring it through again. Okay. Okay, so now we're on the outer ring. Now we're pushing it back. We want to come to back to the inner ring. We want to come back here. So all we're going to do is, I got to hold that. We're going to twist it. Okay, we're going to twist it and come right into the inner ring. Right there. Can you see? We're right there at the inner ring. Okay? And that's all we're doing. And we're pushing back. We're twisting and pulling through. I know, Christine, this is stinking easy. Your 8-year-olds, if you have children, it's another great DIY for children this summer. If you want to get them crafting and off their computers and off their, phones and everything, it's stinking easy. You can sit on your couch, turn on the boob tube, and just do the pull-through method. You don't need any pipe cleaners. You need 2 zip ties. That's it. Honestly. It's stinking easy, okay? And you just push back, okay? That's all you're doing. So like I said, I like to put 4 rows in mine. But listen, if you like it less full, put 3 in each. That's totally your call. Hey, Judith, how are ya? I know, I'm so excited. My haircut on Tuesday. You guys, I'm getting it chopped off. I'm going brown with like copper highlights. I am just changing it up. Listen. I am just changing it up. You just get tired of it. I've had blonde hair now. My natural color is brown. But I've been blonde for about almost 20 years now. And time to go back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? Back to where it all started. All right. So we've done 2 brackets so far. That's what we have. Look how full and fabulous. Now, like I said, this is great when you use better mesh. You want high quality mesh. If you're using something really thin and see-through, okay, it's not going to be good. Okay, you want something that really is good quality mesh. So just spending that little extra on getting better mesh is going to help you with this design, okay? Hey, Johnny, how are you? How's the weather, Johnny? Johnny is getting hit with that crystal ball. Hey, Mary Sneed, how are you, girl? I've missed you, my friends. I hope you're doing well. Okay, and we're just pushing back. Is my Doodles on here? I was just talking to him before, and I was like, are you going to be able to watch my live? And he's like, I'll try, kind of like playing hard to get. And I was like, oh, you better be on my live. All right, here we go. So now we're doing the 3rd ring. And it's just repetitive, guys. We're just twisting and pulling right through those rings. And again, inexpensive. We have a Dollar Tree frame. Okay, my mesh, I think this mesh was $6.99, I want to say at Craft Outlet. $5.99. So, depending on how many rolls I use, it's going to be relatively an inexpensive wreath to do. But it's going to have a huge punch. All right, so we're done over here. Okay. So we are going to have to open another roll, which is fine. So guys, I don't have Doodles home today. So I need you guys to keep me on track because we're all going to be on for an hour. We have a great lineup today. You're right on time. I have a heart-shaped wreath that I wanted to do flag theme and needed your mentorship to make this happen. Oh my God, you're going to love this method. You're going to love it. Hey, Tom. Katie, can you use a bigger form to do this message? Huh? I think you look very pretty with what you got. Oh, thank you. I don't understand your question. Can you put ribbon? Yes, absolutely, Karen. You can put ribbon embellishments. Absolutely. Now, I'm not going to do that today, but you absolutely can. All right, so again, I'm going to fold this here. So we ended here at the bottom. We're just going to put them together, guys. That's it. We're going to put the two halves together. Okay, where did I leave off on? I left off on the middle. So all we're going to do is take our zip tie, okay, and we're going to come right through. Okay, right through. There we go. And we're going to pull the zip tie. So I put the end of the previous deco mesh and the beginning of this deco mesh together. Okay. Hey, sweet Kathy Kirkland. How are you, friend? Kathy Kirkland knocked it out of the park yesterday. All right, how much time do I have? All right, let's see. Plenty of time. Okay. So here we go. Now we're just going to continue. We're back on this back mesh. So we're just going to continue. Okay. We're going to pull through. And it's that simple to end and begin a new roll. Okay. Pull through and twist. This would make, yes, Darlene, absolutely. You could do this on a pixie. You could do it on any size you'd like. Any size you'd like. Okay? And just push it back. All right, there we go. All right, and then we're going to twist and come to the front, to the inner ring. About an hour long. About how long? These poofs, I'm going to say they're about 6 inches, something along those lines. My poofs. Now, we all know I don't really measure, but they're between, I'm going to say 6 and 7 inches, you know. And they're easy to keep track of because, you know, you're just going along the height of what you previously had. So just, you can eyeball that, okay? And you can spread them as you go, or you can come back and spread them later on. You don't really have to poof them too much. Okay? And then we're going to twist. And we're going to come right back over here. Hey, Jonathan. You guys, thank you so much for spreading the love. Let's give away some Happy Mail, shall we? What should we give away? Should we give away, let's give away... Give away a wreath kit, shall we? All right. So you got to make sure you spread the love, guys. You're in here commenting. You're making new friends. Okay. As soon as I get done with this one, we will, I will pick someone to win a wreath kit. Oh, Lisa, we got some stars. Thank you, girl. We got the star shuffle. You can even do the star shuffle while making the pull-through method. star shuffle. We got the star shuffle. So the biggest thing is like making a bow. You just want to keep twisting, okay? Just keep twisting and pulling through. It's that simple, guys. That simple. And push it back. And come to the front. So you go from the inner ring to the middle ring to the outer ring back to the inner ring. Okay? You guys see what I'm doing? I'm going to try and give you the best view I can. So Doodles and I are working on getting an overhead camera. We are looking into what's the best way of doing it so I can be using it for my group. So we'll have another shot and view for my clubbies in my private design group. Because I feel like when I design, sometimes I can't get the view that I want, the angle. So having that overhead shot is awesome. So we are looking into getting another camera up in here in the clubhouse. All right. So one more poof, and then I'm gonna pick a winner for some happy mail. Thank you, Kim Miller. Thank you, Marie, for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Yes. Hey, where am I caught on? There we go. Pull through. There. Okay. So that's what we have. Let's get that Happy Mail book. All right, guys. So up after me is Antoinette Gonzalez from Bouquet Moments by Antoinette. Then we have, after her, at 2 p.m., we have Tom Hutton from Tweety Tom's Creations. Then after Tom, we have Tammy Denton from the Honeysuckle Shack Wreath. Then at 4 p.m., we have Susan Skelton. Now, Susan's going to do an hour and a half, okay? And then we have, and she's from AC Inspired Wreaths. Then we have JoJo Bigelow from JoJo's Rustic Remnants. She's going to do an hour and a half also. They're both going to do an hour and a half because, unfortunately, Johnny from Creative Designs by JL, she has a storm coming into Louisiana, and she might get hit hard. So she had called me yesterday and said, listen, I don't want to have internet problems, and I totally get it. God forbid something happened. I'd want her to be safe. So JoJo and Susan were very kind to say we'll do an extra half hour. So that makes up their hour. So they're going to do something fabulous. Trust and believe. And then after JoJo, you're going to have my girl Melissa Freeman from Burlap Boutique. Girl, you wait until you guys see. She's the creator of those perfect tails, and she will knock your socks off. And then, ending today at 8 o'clock, we have C.T. Johnson, my clubby hubby, from Starview Crafts Designed by C.T. It is a day filled of fun and lots of different designs, okay? So I wanted to kick it off with something different today. We did a grapevine yesterday, which was fabulous. And this wreath, it's not in my shop now, but if you purchase it on this live, 100% of the proceeds, 100% of what this wreath is going to the Alzheimer's Foundation. Yesterday's wreath, 100% going, and today's wreath, 100% is going to the Alzheimer's Foundation for my pops and for all those men and women suffering from Alzheimer's and their families. Okay, here we go. This is for a wreath kit, guys. Who is going to be the lucky winner of a wreath kit? Let's see. Laura Bravo. Laura Bravo, send me your mailing address because you just won yourself a wreath kit, girl. Yes. Private message me your mailing address and I am going to ship you out a wreath kit. All right. Here we go. Let's continue this gorgeousness. Yes, this marathon is fabulous. Now, I know what a few of my clubbies are doing, and let me tell you, it's awesome. Now, CT is closing out. He did a design. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he's spectacular. And he did something on a hoop, one of those, I don't know what you call those hoops. You know, when you do, and not embroidery, but you do, I guess embroidery. He did a patriotic design that is going to blow your socks off. I loved it. We all fell in love with it. We were like, you have to show us how you did that. So that is what he is doing, and he is going to rock it. Yes, Laura, definitely send me your mailing address, and you're getting yourself a wreath kit, girl. Look how nice and full and fabulous this is, guys. Love this method. Love it. That thread, my mom just passed away in April from Alzheimer's. It's a hard, it is, Lynn, and I'm so sorry to hear about your mom passing away. It breaks my heart, and it's so hard on the families. I mean, my dad, you know, he has a hard time remembering things and saying things. He lost mobility. He's in a wheelchair, but I don't think it's as hard on him, you know, because his days are all the same in his view. I think it's harder on the family. Like my mom, I watch my mom every day be heartbroken. Especially now, we haven't seen him in 15 weeks. Yesterday was 15 weeks since we saw my dad with this whole virus thing. And I think it's just tearing her apart. Honestly. All right. So, yes, my heart goes out to all those families. So I want to do whatever little bit I can to give back for my dad and for all those men and women suffering. I'm just ecstatic that, you know, I have the platform to do that. And Facebook with the stars helps me with that, you know. So I'm very thankful. Very thankful. Spread the love and follow Katie's page. She is so good at whatever she does. Oh, my God, Christine, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I love what I do. I love crafting. I've always been a crafter since I was young. And, I wish they had social media when I was young. Maybe I would have found my little calling here. But I love that I get to do it now. And I love that I've met so many wonderful friends and followers that I truly, truly love what I do. And, you know, I had such a great year last year that Doodles and I, we just want to give back. And we didn't know how to do it, you know. And this was our way of just giving back by, you know, going live and just saying, hey, listen, if you follow me, we're just going to give back. We're going to give away Happy Mail whenever we can, you know. So, yeah. Hey, Tom. Hey, Joy. How are ya? Hey, Louise. How wide is the wreath turning out to be? All right. So, let's see. Let's measure it now. It is about 19.5 inches. Okay. You can make it smaller with smaller poofs if you want. Okay. Remember, this is on, oh, right in the middle. This is on a 14-inch frame. Okay. And I did approximately, I'm going to say approximately 6-7 inch poofs. Something like that. Skelly's in the house. How many rolls of mesh does this wreath take? Now, typically, if it wasn't such a thin mesh, I'd probably use 1. Okay? Maybe 1.5. We're going to use 3 on this one, okay? Maybe 2.5 to 3, because it's kind of thin. It is higher, you know, it's foiled mesh, okay? But it is thin, because look, I'm going to hold it up. Now, I wish I had other mesh here. I do have other mesh. I'm going to show you the difference between mesh, okay? Hold on one second. Right here. So, you see this is high foil, but that doesn't mean it's thick. You can see my hand right through it, correct? Okay? So, that doesn't mean, just because it's high foil, doesn't mean the thickness. Like, you can't see through, it's not transparent. Okay? Now, look at this mesh. This is a poly jute. Okay? And also, see-through. I wish I had, I don't have any, let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, I don't have out here, I'd have to go into the other room. But a high foil or high thickness mesh, you can't see your hand behind it, okay? These meshes that I'm showing you are thinner. So if you were to use these, you'd probably have to use at least 2 rolls, okay? I don't have, I thought I had something out here that was thicker. I don't. But that's how you determine, you know, if I had a thicker mesh, I wouldn't have to do 4 rows in each bracket. I'd probably do 3, like a burlap, you know. A burlap is nice and thick, so I wouldn't have to do 4 rows. You know, I'd probably do 3. But since this is a thinner mesh, that is why I'm doing 4 in each bracket. Yes, I'm pulling through each section, Yvonne. Yep. I started from the inner ring, then I go to the middle ring, and then the outer ring. All right. Okay, so let's, you know, actually, no, we need it. I was going to try something, but I tuned in late. I will watch. I missed later. Have to try that method. Oh my God, Celeste, you're going to love it. So I only need a little bit. Look how short I am. So you can see how short I am. I'm only about a half a bracket, but I was going to put the bow there, but I don't want to leave it empty. So we're going to do the same thing. Okay, we're going to drop it to the floor. We're going to flip it over. I'm going to, a couple inches, fold it over. I'm going to squish. That is the technical term, squishing. And I'm going to take, where did I leave off here? I'm going to take where we ended. Okay. Put it together where I'm starting. Get my zip tie. I'm going to lay it down. And I'm going to come right through. If I turn that back. Come up. I want to go right through the 2 rings because I just don't go through 1 ring. I want to go through 2 rings. Okay, so it holds it. It gives it something to hold on to. And we're going to pull as tight as we can. Okay. Okay. I'm going to push it back, flip it over, and then we can continue where we are. Okay? There we go. So the most important thing is just twisting. I'm going on the outside now and just pulling it through. Okay? And pushing everything back because we want it all nice and tight. Twist. And we're going to come right back to the inner ring and pull it right through. Okay? Push it back. Twist again. Come to the middle ring and pull it through. Okay? Push it back. Twist it again. And pull it through. Okay? Now we're going to twist again. Push it back. We're going to twist it again. Thank you guys so much for spreading the love. We're going to come right to the inner ring. And we're going to pull it through. Hey, Carla. How are you, hon? Okay. And we're going to twist again. Pull it through. Okay. Push it back. Twist again. And now we're on the outer ring. We're going to pull it through again. Okay. And we're going to do one more. We're going to try and fit one more row in there. Push it back. Twist it again. Whoops. Twist it again. And bring it through. Yes, Debbie. So I twist while it's underneath before I bring it to the next ring. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. So here I am. I'm on the inner ring. We're going to twist. Twist. And we're coming right in here to the inner ring. Can you see where I am? Right in there. And I'm pulling it through. Okay. So twisting is what keeps it. Okay. And putting 4 in each bracket is what's keeping it nice and tight. And that's why you don't need pipe cleaners. You don't need zip ties for each individual. Like the bubble method, you need to zip tie, you know, each bubble. For the pull through, it's the tension that's holding it. Okay, so we're going to twist again. Okay, and pull it through. Okay. And that's all you're doing. Hey, Ty, how are you? Hey, Deborah. How are you guys? Thank you so much for spreading the love. Aren't these marathons awesome? I'm so excited for you guys to see what my clubbies have to offer today. It is going to be a day filled with fun. All right. So we're almost done here. I have like 1 or 2 more poofs I'm going to make. And then we're going to add that gorgeous bow that I made in my private group into this. Okay. Are you working between the bars? What do you mean working? I'm twisting. So once I put a poof in, okay, once I get a poof in, okay, so I have that poof in. Get off. Ooh, my glue gun fell. Once I get a poof in, this is where I'm going to twist, okay? I'm going to twist right here. Okay, see me twist? And we're going to come up and put the, oh, wait, hold on. Twist. Watch me twist. It's hard to hold it and show you. Okay, twist. And then bring the loop up. Okay? That's it. That's how simple it is. Honestly. Simple, simple, simple. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Carol. Where do you purchase this mesh? This is from Craft Outlet, this mesh. Okay? All right. So now we're at the end. Okay? So we're going to cut. Okay? We're just going to cut right there. That's good. So we used about 2.5. Okay? Now, like I said, if this was thicker mesh, I'd probably only use 1.5. But since this is thin mesh, I use 2.5. And I believe it's $5.99. I don't really honestly remember how much this mesh was. But that's my guess. I had to try and remember how much this mesh was. All right. So what we're going to do now is, to finish it off, we're going to take a zip tie. Okay? And all we used was 3 zip ties. So it's a $1 frame. Okay, I used 2 rolls of mesh, which were about $10, $11. Okay, so we have $12 into it, and 3 zip ties so far. So what are 3 zip ties? I'm going to say a dime. Okay, so we're just going to take this. We're going to fold the edge under, because I don't want to see that edge. I want to keep it all nice and neat back here. Okay, I'm just folding it. And I'm going to take it through the 2 crossbars. If I can find that second crossbar. There it is. Okay, we're going to come right through. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we want to leave the head of the zip tie to the front of the mesh. So you see how I'm zip tying here? I'm moving it because I don't want that head of that zip tie to be on the back. I don't want anything scratching my customer's door. So I'm just moving it to the inner. I want to show you where I moved it so you can see. Okay, I'm going to zoom in and show you. Do you see where I moved it right to the inner? Right there? Take my hand out of the way so you can see. So nothing is on the top of my frame where it can potentially scratch or damage my customer's door. That is no bueno. Okay? So we're just going to move it there. And we're going to clip that off. And that is your base. Okay? Fabulous. Literally, if I was not chit-chatting with you guys, it would take me, I don't know, 5 minutes to make this base. Really simple, really full, really fabulous. I love it. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Mary Jane from Houston. How are you, my friend? Okay, so if you wanted to put ribbon tails in, you absolutely can. You could take your perfect tails and measure them. On something like this, I would use my 14-inch perfect tail, okay? Just for an example, I'm not putting tails in here, but I'm going to show you what you would do. You would measure your 14-inch tail. You would cut it. Okay, let's cut this just for an example. Okay, so if you guys wanted to add tails, okay, of course you would dovetail. Okay. You would find your center. You would crease it. You would make that bird, okay, because that's how you get those nice full, you want nice full tails. You don't want it to sit against your mesh. You want it to sit high and tight, okay? You're going to crimp it. I would take a pipe cleaner, okay? Okay. Okay, get it to the center, bring it down, twist it. Okay. Hey, Casey, how are you? Okay. And then I would put it in. That's how I would put in my tails. Okay, and just put them in individually how you want them. And there's really no rhyme or reason where to put them. I would just, you know, every couple inches I would stagger them around. And don't forget to do the outside. So you want to do the top with your tails and the outside with your tails. Okay, but we're not doing tails today. What we're going to do, because I want a classic, elegant kind of look. Let's put my perfect tail away. How are we doing on time? Should we give something else away? How are we doing on time? Ooh, I got 16 minutes. Love it. Let's do Happy Mail, shall we? Before we put this gorgeous bow on, let's do another Happy Mail. Yes. Annette McGill. Arnetta. It's hard for me to read and it's hard for me to write the English language. I've been doing it for 50 years. You'd think it would get easier. Arnetta McGill. I want you to send me your mailing address because you just won yourself a kit, a wreath kit. All right, girl. Here we go. So we made this gorgeous bow in my private design group on a Fun Day Bow Sunday. Okay? So I thought this would be the perfect bow to add to this gorgeousness. So we have 4-inch ribbon in the back here. Okay? Actually, this is 5-inch ribbon. The red is 5-inch. Then we have 4-inch. This red, white, and blue argyle with stars is 4-inch. Okay? And then we have 2.5-inch. And then we have a lot of 1.5-inch in here. This is a gorgeous, big, juicy, fabulous bow. Let's get it all fluffed out. Nice, nice. And if you're interested in learning how to make these kind of bows, all different sizes and designs, you can join us in Katie's Clubhouse because that's where we do all the fun stuff. And the link to my private group is pin posted to the comments. Thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate it. Hey, Karen. Yes, I use wired ribbon. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. So, honestly, you could put this wherever you want, okay? You could put it at the top here, off to the side. You could put it at the bottom. Put it in the middle, right there in the middle, anywhere you want. We're going to put it right at the bottom, okay? So, this is made with wire. So, we are just going to go right through this and wrap it around. Now, this is a bow. This is a big, fat, juicy, lovely bow. And make sure when you go through, you want to go through your mesh. You don't want to not go through your mesh and wrap it around just the wire because you don't want the bow sinking into your mesh. Okay, guys? You want it to sit like your ribbon tails, high and tight. You don't want things crushed like the grapevine yesterday. You don't want things crushed against your base. Okay? Hey, from New Orleans. How are you, Catherine? Please be safe. I hear there's a bad storm coming your way if it has not hit yet. Where do I send my address? Annetta, to my private messenger. Okay? Facebook, my private messenger. Don't email me. Just my private messenger. That's where I get them. And you got to send it to me on the day you win because I am not going around looking for it. Yes. Thank you, Casey. This is some fabulous bow, I must say. Yep, and all my clubbies are learning to make big, fat, juicy bows, and they're learning to make little bows for their pixie wreaths. We make all different stuff. It's fabulous. Holy bow, Jessica, right? Yep. Okay, so we're just twisting it in. Bow could work all by, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just, the bow could be absolutely all by itself. Okay, so after we get our bow on, okay, I'm going to cut just a bit of this off. Okay. Throw that in there. And then I'm going to take my needle nose pliers. And again, I don't want anything sticking my customer's door or scratching it. Because that customer is not going to be a repeat customer if that happens. We're going to bend that and put it right back into that mesh. Okay. And bend it right down in there. Okay. You have to make sure when you're done with your wreath, I want you to all turn your wreaths over. This is what I tell my clubbies. Turn it over. Whether it's a grapevine, a mesh wreath, an evergreen pine, it doesn't matter what base you're working with. I want you to always turn your wreaths over. See if anything is sticking out, whether it's wire, a floral stem, anything. I want you to cut them and turn them in. Don't ever leave it. Or if you can't turn it in, if it's a thick, thick wire, like from a floral stem, put some glue over it. Get your glue gun, shoot some glue over it, okay? This way it won't scratch it, okay? But if you can, just turn everything in, okay? All right, so let's get this all fluffed out. Now, like I said, this wreath will be in my shop today. All the money from yesterday's wreath and this wreath is going to the Alzheimer's Foundation for my pops, for my dad, and for all the men and women suffering from Alzheimer's and their families. Because it's not just the patients that suffer, you know, it's the whole family that suffers. Truly, if you've ever gone through it, it is a family disease. It truly, truly is. And I want to do my part to help other families not go through what my family has gone through. So this is my way of giving back. All right, guys. Are you ready to see this? I just got chills. I literally just got chills. All right. I want to separate my tails a little. All right. So on some of the tails, I left straight. Some of them I've curled. Some of them I've dovetailed. Some of them I've angled. So you don't, I like to do different things. I don't like everything to be all the same. I like eye movement in your design. So by doing it that way, by curling some, by leaving some straight, you know, it gives you eye movement in your design, okay? Sometimes you don't need all the frills. Sometimes you don't need all the ribbon tails and the sign and all that stuff. Sometimes it's just a mesh and it's bow. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all you need, okay? I love, am I holding it straight? I don't think I am. Hold on. Let me hold it straight so you guys can see it. All right. Sometimes that's all you need. And I got to tell you, it is not doing it justice, me holding it up like this. It is, in person, fabulous. It is over the top, big, and gorgeous. That bow is everything, and that foil on that mesh is fantastic. Okay, so all this ribbon back here, this 5-inch satin ribbon, is all glittered. I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but it is fabulous. Fabulous. It is not easy disease in it. No, it's not. Do you teach how much to start a wreath business? No, I'm not a business coach. I mean, we do talk business sometimes, but I just talk from my experience. I am not a business coach. I am not the one that you would, I'm a design coach, okay? So in my private group, we go live twice a week, every Sunday for Fun Day Bow Sunday, and every Tuesday we go live. We have a Zoom call once a month, and that's our family Zoom call where we catch up and everything. But for the last 2 months, we've been doing painting. So last month we painted this watermelon. I showed them how to do the watermelon. This month we're going to be doing a kite. And we're going to be painting a kite with long ribbon tails and stuff. So it's a great, great family that we have in our group. I have wonderful members, men and women that are, honestly, I can truly say they are like family in my group. They look out for each other. It's stinking fabulous. Hey, Katie, you will have a blessed day. You didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. I didn't stab myself or anything. Thank you, Carol. I lost my wonderful mother-in-law. So I know. I'm so sorry, Linda. I'm so sorry. I know, right, Ty? So Ty's in my private group as well, and she also did the watermelon on the Zoom call. So it's great. We all get on there. We all paint together. Any questions you have, I show you exactly the paintbrushes I use, exactly the paint I use. We go step by step painting it. If they have questions, we go back. You know, it's just a great time. How do you get in your group? Barbara, I have a link. It's pinned to the comments. It's called Katie's Clubhouse VIP. So you would go to PayPal, set up your payment plan, and you can cancel at any time. You set it up in PayPal, and then you go back to Facebook and you look up Katie's Clubhouse VIP, and you answer the 3 questions. You request to join, answer 3 questions, and then your membership is approved. Hey, Jana. It's about time to sing, right? Amanda, you missed it. I sang Miss Connie Happy Birthday at the beginning of this live. Sang the whole song to my sweet Connie McCormick. And I told her I have never sang on a public live before, only in group. Only in the private group. But I did it for her because I love her. Thank you, Liz. How are you, girl? Liz is also a clubby. Clubbies are my members. That's what they're called, clubbies. And They're fabulous. It was Tom Tom's idea from Tweety Tom's Creations back in March to do a marathon. We did it. We kicked it off. And it was his idea again last week, and say, Katie, it's about time we do another marathon. I was like, you know what, Tom? I think you're right. So this is why we came to this 2-day event, because all the clubbies came together, and we wanted to give you guys just a few hours of, well, actually 8 hours for 2 days, of just don't think about your bills, don't think about your husband, the kids, what's going on in the world. Just think about and get inspired with crafting, right? It's fabulous. I love it. First time here, and that was amazing. Oh, Dahlia, thank you. You guys, if you love my live, or you like it a little, or kind of like, you know, my New York accent, whatever it is, you guys just hit the screen. You'll see 3 dots appear. A drop down will come. It'll say alert notifications. Click that. Fingers crossed, Facebook will work, and you'll know when I go live next time on Facebook. Now, I usually go live on my public page every Monday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and every Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's all Eastern times. Yes, Heather, please do try this. Heather's another clubby. She's in my private group. Yes, happy birthday. Thank you. I wanted to do something that was simple. I wanted to show you something that a lot of people, you know, they don't really try. It's a simple method. The pull-through method, really simple. I mean, like I said, you could add tails. You could put picks in this. This lot, you could use deco tubing. You could really embellish this wreath, just like you do any other deco mesh wreath. But I thought sometimes less is more. Let the bow, let the mesh do the talking. And this says Patriotic without a sign. Now, if I wanted to add one of my signs, okay, let's look. So this is the sign I showed you guys yesterday, the USA, land of the free because of the brave. We could add a sign. I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't add a sign. But I think this, you know, says patriotic. It's classy. Patriotic all year round. It's not just 4th of July. It's not just Veterans Day. It's not any of that. It's basically all year round, you know. Listen, my parents are Irish 100% through and through. They are so proud of their Irish heritage. Parents off the boat. My mom leaves an Irish shamrock wreath on the inside of her door. We have a wreath on the outside for all the neighbors, and then we have a wreath on the inside of our front door, okay? And she leaves it up all year round. The same Irish wreath. I have updated it, of course, but she leaves it on. I mean, she doesn't care if it's St. Patty's Day or not. She's Irish. She loves looking at it. It makes her heart happy. And that's how you should decorate your home. That's what decor is all about. Whatever makes your heart happy is what you should do in your home. All right, how much time do we have? Oh my God, 4 minutes. Let's do some Happy Mail, okay? And up after me is Antoinette Gonzalez from Bouquet Moments by Antoinette. I want you guys all to go over to her page. I want you all to show love to all my clubbies today. I want you to like, follow, and spread the love for each and every clubby. And if you missed the lives from yesterday, go see that schedule that I posted on Krazy Mazie Kreations and go check out each one of those designers. They are fabulous. All right, let's do another one. Let's give away another wreath kit. Okay, we're going to do wreath kits today. Why not? Let's do Catherine Serio. Catherine, I hope I said your name right. Catherine Serio, S-E-R-I-O. You just won yourself a wreath kit, girl. So I want you all 3 winners from today. PM me your mailing addresses, and you're going to receive some Happy Mail, and they're wreath kits today. Yesterday I gave away 3 pixie wreaths. Today I gave away wreath kits. Awesome. So the Laura Bravo, was that the name? Laura Bravo. I hope I spelled that right. Arnetta McGill and Catherine Serio. 3 winners today. Awesome. All right, guys, go check out Antoinette. Bouquet Moments by Antoinette. Go check her out. She's up now, okay? 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, Facebook, Bouquet Moments by Antoinette. Go check her out. You're going to love it. I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous Sunday. Enjoy all the clubbies and all their designs. And I will see you tomorrow, Monday at 2 p.m. on my live. Have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy. Thank you for all your love and support to me and my clubbies. Have a great day. Bye.